The Astros in the playoff, man.
Oh, I see me and Spitz on the camera right now.
Switch my shit. There we go. Okay. Pardon me. Y'all know it. Man, look. Hey, if you are a real Sauce Nation, what's taking place shouldn't even be explained. You already know how it go. If it ain't a mishap, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the sauce, baby. So I know we got a little bit of technical difficulties, little rusteesies. Let me just do this. I'm hidden in the corner somewhere down here, real small. But you know, we're gonna do what we do until I figure all that other shit out. Anyway, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Sauce Sports. If you're not familiar with Sauce Sports is a Houston Homer network. We're talking about all the best YouTubers talking Texans in one spot. It's been proven. Yeah, it's obvious. So you already know that we've been doing this for a long time. It's been a long time since we have gotten down with the round, representing H-Town. You know what I'm saying? That South Sound, it's a beautiful thing, man. We got a couple of gentlemen getting down with the round this evening. And before we announce them, if you are true to this, you already know it's been a while, right? Finally, the sauce has come back to Houston. But we do a little thing around there called the Sauce Nation Roll Call, man. Shout out your side with pride. Shout out your hood, your side, your block, avenue, your boulevard, cul-de-sac, your street, your circle, your military ranking, the last grade you pass, whatever it may be, however you get down, however you identify, you know, hey man, there's nothing but love. We're gonna send a shout out your way, send a digital love to y'all. But while y'all are dropping that in the chat, we got a few gentlemen getting down with us today. Who do we have? For old time's sake, getting down and around today.
I'm so Houston. Whole
I
city
think
be
you
proud of me. The whole city be proud of me. What's the deal, Sauce Nation? What's up? I know y'all been looking. Y'all been looking. Y'all been trying. Y'all been looking. Y'all been peeping. We here. I told y'all don't worry. I told y'all don't worry. We here, baby. What's good, man? What's good? Sauce Nation, we back. Let's get it going.
Fucking ready, baby. Who else we got joining us in the mix this evening, man?
Wing going in right now, but he on mute.
Oh, yo, muted. Oh, man. Yeah, you got to unmute. Still muted, huh?
He's still on mute.
Yeah, you still muted.
It's all good. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead. I don't know why Spitz acting brand new. H-Town this, H-Town that. The real H-Town, the Astros, is the champions, and his Rangers is the losers. So, you know, it's your boy. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's your boy Waz. Salute everybody. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you get that membership because we back. And you know we back to talking that mess about the Houston Texans.
We was having a good day, Wise. Why you gotta bring up old stuff, man? We was having a good day.
Champion.
A good day.
I don't know what's going on. Winky still silent, man. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna figure it out. While we doing that, let me see while we get Wink audio activated. First, shout out, super huge shout out to Herb Gotti, the Don, with the membership action. Definitely appreciate it. Look, hey, I know it's been stagnant. I know it's been sketchy. I know it's been this and that. Look, I finally got things in order to where we got some consistency. It's been on me. Don't be mad at the round. They've been waiting. They've been like, honcho, we're gonna get back to it. I've been fucking up. Players fuck up, but players bounce back. So shout out to Herb Gotti. Shout out to Dylan Terrell. Say most motherfucking deal. We back. P.S. Deal never lost a debate in the Discord. Let it be known. Tucker over Kaimi. Okay. Shout out to Deal, man. Let's see what we got in the mix. Holding it down. Uh-oh. Still in that thing. Okay, there we go. I see Jersey Infinity head of the table. Chill out. It's your boy Roman. Shout out to your boy Roman, man. Jared Key, what's the motherfucking deal? Dylan Terrell, Press Round, J-Pac, Texas boy, DeMarkey. Kevin Preston, what's the motherfucking deal? Wise holding down the chat and the motherfucking stream. Ray, what's the motherfucking deal to Ray? Hey, the ambassador, the man who changed my perspective on the Texas religion, but now I reconverted back to my old ways, but we're gonna get into that. Gilmore, I see. Let's see. Yeah, we all repping. I see a lot of y'all. I miss a lot of y'all. I don't want to talk to all y'all. There's too many of y'all. I'm just fucking with you. H-Town made. Houston, Texas Talk, Justin, OG 7701344, Big Teddy, Illumination 89, Ken. Let me see, Joseph. Let me see. Texas fan since 02. Let me see, D Davis. Shout out to D Davis. Marquise, Matthew. J Max say, Wink, turn your shit up and talk your shit. I know we ready. Anthony Medina, Trill Talk, Gregory Harris. Oh, ready? Hey, man. Hey, shout out to Charles. I was talking about Charles right before the stream. I was telling the round table, man.
Say, hey, real y'all quick. Hear me now, bro?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We can hear you now.
Bro, this shit is trash, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. I'm gonna have to bring this bitch up close. I gotta do all kind of janky shit, bro. This shit is, bro, my fucking speaker trash, bro. But it is what it is, man. Y'all already know what's up. I kept trying to tell y'all niggas, this nigga Honcho was not dead. He was not in a jail cell. He wasn't on drugs. Like, bro, niggas was saying all kind of fugazi shit, bro. But shout out to y'all, bro. Y'all see the man. He's still dark in the bitch. Nigga, Flavor Flav's nigga step grandson.
You know, them hoes like that dark shit. You know, look, y'all niggas, y'all light skinned niggas ain't been in since goddamn New Jack City, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Speaking of light skins, I'm gonna stop the light skin bashing. Y'all got a light skin bash pass for the rest of the season. For CJ Stroud's rookie season, because I question the light skin talent, but for CJ Stroud's rookie season, I'm giving the light skin folks a bash pass. I'll be questioning it. Fofo Big Teddy, appreciate the love. Let me see. And say 44 Acres Home and then I deserve a seat at the table. No cap. 44 Acres Home been holding it down. Appreciate the super saucy super chat love. We're gonna start doing some things real soon. We definitely gonna bring the line back. Shout out to Ricky D, because Ricky D called into the den and charged me up the other day. Say, man, if you don't get your bitch ass back in the motherfucking sauce, nigga, I'm gonna shine your shoes real good, nigga. Nah, but shout out to Ricky D. He called in, man, and showed some love and definitely got him motivated. And shout out to Charles, man, because like I'm gonna tell y'all, man, when y'all see me, you can ask Wink or anybody else who met me, dog. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. I'm gonna show you love. I'm gonna yank you in. I'm gonna dap you up. I'm gonna hug you. I'm gonna show some love. That's just the type of person I am. I pretty much like that with everybody. Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And even though I ain't met some of y'all come fuck with you, so I'm gonna show love. Like say shit. Might be a strain. Could have run up on a nigga and hit a nigga in the back of the head. I would have knew no better. So appreciate you showing love instead of hating on the nigga. But let's get into it, man. A lot to talk about. It's been so long, but let's talk about the latest. Let's talk about the greatest. Talking about light skinned CJ, right? CJ with the good hair. But actually, before we get on CJ is a piece of a bigger thing. We here at the Roundtable, we need to address something. And I think if you've been fucking with the sauce long enough, you already know what we're about to say, right? I've been out of it for the minute. Sauce been holding it down. But there's one thing that I'm proud of and kind of upset with at the same time. Like, I'm proud of it. I'm happy that it's finally happened, but I'm kind of upset because y'all know where the blueprint came from, right? Like if you've been fucking with the sauce, when it comes to this H-Down sports, ain't nobody saying the shit we say. They might do it 2 or 3 years later when it's safe or when they ain't got no ideas for content. They just want to dick ride, niggas want to repeat roundtables and shit. I don't know what kind of shit that is. I don't know what y'all been on since I've been gone, but y'all know I don't fuck with that fuck shit. And again, y'all might like that shit. But to me, that's an insult. Let's talk about the culture of the Texans and how much it's changed and what that means to this team and how the fans feel about this team now. Now, I would say there are all points that we all made throughout the years that each one of us here and around right now have made that we've seen the Texans adopt into their culture. Very specific things that were said that nobody else, I don't care if you're talking about your radio station, I don't care if you're talking about other YouTubers, I don't care about it, you're talking about other podcasters. Nobody in this city is saying the shit we've been saying. It's been proven. Y'all sent me the message, 610 is stealing y'all shit. Y'all said that shit first. Now they talking about it on the radio. So-and-so, y'all said that a couple of weeks ago. Now they doing it over here. We already know. We've been trendsetters in this city. A lot of people try to imitate. A lot of people try to duplicate. And this is not bragging. This is just addressing the truth, because a lot of motherfuckers been skirting by since things ain't been so consistent. But I say all that to say, I love it. I love what they're doing now. They made some huge changes in the culture. I was at the game yesterday, right? It was beautiful. See JJ get inducted into the Hall of Fame. All that stuff was beautiful. But the thing I noticed more than anything was sitting in that stadium. And it's been some years since I've been to a Texas game, right? Probably since I've been doing the sauce. But going and sitting in that stadium and hearing the difference in the music, just the overall, no more rock and roll Texan touchdown and none of that bullshit. They playing Houston tatted on my arm, got it on my back. Like they play like when is this the same Texans? A particular member of the Roundtable said put Toro on the slab. What do we see? What do we see this summer? We saw Toro on the slab. Certain members in the Roundtable say we need to be more into the H-Town culture. We're not embracing Houston. What are they going to do? They go get Thugger and Bun. They go get everybody. They go start getting the H-Town local legends. Nobody else said that but here in the sauce, right? And so you hear these things, you say these things. There's some other things we're going to address. I'm going to let everybody address their thing. But it's just certain shit that, it's obvious. If you've been fucking with it, you know where it came from. Obviously, somebody's paying attention. And the only reason they paying attention is because y'all are here, the fresh ingredients, speaking your mind, speaking the truth, and being honest about what's going on instead of dick riding and co-signing everything that they did. You see what happens when you take a stand against some shit changes. Everybody who was co-signing and dick riding that previous Texas culture is not a part of this new shit, right? All them motherfuckers now is all cool. But we've been saying that shit that they was doing was not acceptable. And you see the change. And I'm looking at the fans, and there's so much more engagement by the fans now. I'm seeing motherfuckers bopping their head, the music they playing during the break, H-Town music, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers jab. You see motherfuckers on the sideline bobbing their head, shocking and rocking shit like that. That's what it's supposed to be. It feels like this is a Houston Texans team now. It feels like a team with culture and identity now. That has been my biggest complaint since we've started doing the sauce, is that whether good or bad, it still seemed like there was a lack of identity and it was too corporate of a culture, right? I'm with it. It's not just the CJ, it's not just the winning. I think all these pieces play into it, but this is a different Texans organization. That's what it feels like to me. Now I'm gonna throw it out to the round. I noticed y'all noticed some changes, maybe yourselves. What stands out as the biggest change that the Texans have made, you know, up until this point from where they were a year or two ago?
Like some people haven't. But I'm gonna just use this as an analogy. It's like when somebody daddy give them they old truck, they old Cadillac, they old car, give it to they child, their firstborn, whoever, when they turn 16, and what they go do? They go, they got a little job, get a little change. They go put some speakers in. They go get some rims for, you know what I'm saying? They go get the air fresh, make it smell good, go get cleaned up out so they can ride around the hood and show out. They just taking they daddy old beat up car. That's really how the slab culture started in the city of Houston to begin with. That's what happened, because it was just that Oldsmobile Cadillac that Bob McNair had, and he gave it to his son. And what his son do? His son took it and turned it into a slab. Because you 100% right, Honcho. When you go to the game now, it feels like Houston. They got DJs in the hallways where you going to go get your Trill burgers now. Now we selling Trill burgers, got bum beef face all over the place. People in line getting the long ass lines to get the damn Trill burger. You got DJs right there. You got the like you said, you playing the Houston music all throughout intermission and stuff like that. People just having the good old times, just like you in a club. Like really like a dare I say, an HBCU type atmosphere. Like it felt good. It felt like Houston, and especially what CJ said, talking about we should be proud to be Texan fans. We should be proud to be able to walk over our head up high, able to wear our Texan gear. And now this team is a representation of that. It represents us. It represents the city. It represents the culture. And I don't want to hear nothing about that. That's old culture. That's hood culture. That's the culture of Houston. You go anywhere in the city of Houston and you see those type of things. You're going to see slabs. You're going to see all those type of references. You got pictures of Toro with the double cup right there. Paul Wild doing all the promotions, performing at the performing. You got Kiki performing, Zero and them performing at the games and stuff like that. We ain't never had nothing like that before. Like everybody's embracing the city, embracing the culture, and it feels like Houston. The whole H-Town made, they got stand up face, all that stuff just feels like Houston. It's about time, because the team that the Wives was talking about earlier that just won the ALOS for the Houston Astros, they've been on that. Astros been representing the city of Houston. Like without shout out, they've always repped the city. Always. The Texans, like you say, they were too buttoned up. They was too buttoned up. It's time to take the unpopular collar a little bit and loosen up some. And that's what we got right now. It's a beautiful thing to watch. At first, I ain't gonna lie, when they first started doing it, I'm like, man, they just pandering to the audience. They just pandering to us. But me, especially after me going to the game and also going to the training camp practice, the training camp, because they was doing it up there too. The training camp felt like Houston. And I'm like, okay, I can get this. It's not just pandering. It's actual genuine here. They're not just trying to put on and just try to get people back in the seats. The culture is really changing. And you 100% right. It started here. It started with every last one of us in this Discord. I mean, on this roundtable. It started with all of us here and the fans out there too. It started for all of us because we came out here first and be like, hey, this is what y'all need to do. Why y'all ain't did this yet? Why y'all ain't do this yet? Why y'all ain't do this yet? It's been 20 years. Why does it take y'all so long? And people been giving excuse after excuse after excuse. Now they changed the time, changed the culture, and you see how we rocking right now.
Right. Wise, your thoughts, man. This is a new team. And I know you've been one who's been very adamant about the culture around here and things not being right. How do you feel about this Texas team? What change have you noticed the most from previous teams?
Man, the Texans acting brand new. They acting real brand new. Got to the training camp. I'm here in Houston, Texan, home of the Tech. I'm like, where was this 10 years ago? What? When was this? When we was in the playoffs, when we had Arian Foster, when we had JJ, Shaw, Dre. Team, what happened to that, bro? When was it then? But they throwing out shirts. They got H Town this. They trying to embrace the H Town baby blue color. That's H Town blue. Fuck them lightings. They trying to steal our colors. Yeah, when we see them lightings, this is gonna be a problem. Amy Adams, you a hoe. Your mom's a hoe, and your dad is dead. Um,
Damn, what?
Next thing I gotta say, next thing I gotta say is like Spitz said, bro. You go to the game, bro, and I only went to a preseason game just thus far, and I went to a couple of training camp practices. I haven't been to a regular season game just yet, but I plan on going to a couple games here shortly. But when you go to the game, they got a DJ out there playing music throughout the whole time. You see Matt So Cream at the game. You see Paul Wall and the Sweets at the game. You see don't even give me. So they had Kiki when I went to the preseason game against the Dolphins. They brought him out. They had like they started playing the Southside music. They had like they was gonna have him perform, and then they was just like, let's go Houston, Texas. I'm like, you gotta let Kiki perform the Southside. They don't know nothing about that. You gotta get Tank Dell hitting the Southside with CJ's in the end zone. We gotta see that. We gotta see it. But it's beautiful to see. But it took years and years and years and years for us fans to come together and fuss our frustrations with the organization, for them to finally start turning things around. And yeah, am I mad? I'm, I'm not really mad. I'm just glad that it finally happened. It's about time. Like we've been waiting, and you see, they started a fan council now, where you got to sign up and do all of this and give input to the Houston Texans franchise. I'm very curious why they didn't reach out to any members of the Sauce to join the fan council, because it would have been really, it really would have got saucy in there. But it's good to see that they finally changing it around. I was watching a video by it was Chris Long, defensive end that used to play for the Eagles, and he was saying, man, when we talk with a lot of these people from the Houston Texans, when it comes to D'Amico Ryans, when it comes to Nicky Casario, when we talk to the VP, they got a lot of good people in the organization right now. And we can see from just those people talking to them, hearing things from inside the organization, they finally starting to turn things around. And another big thing that I think that's getting this that got this involved is Miss Sexy Hannah McNair. Miss Sexy Hannah McNair is changing things, bro. Let me know, Hannah. I know you're tied up with Cal, but your sister, she a twin. You know, she's single. She can hit her wives. You know what I mean? We can work out some situations. But ever since she didn't got involved with the team, things has finally changed. We got us a real quarterbacks. We got aggressive in trades. We starting to get new jerseys and uniforms and they did a survey on the uniforms. They let the fans vote on that. Like the Texans wasn't doing that. We was a traditional team. We a copy and paste from the Patriots. We a copy and paste from this organization. We was just a standard. Oh, we're gonna wear the plain white jersey with the red pant. I mean, with the blue pants. We ain't got no color rush. We ain't got no alternate uniforms. We ain't got no throwbacks. But we finally finna have some throwbacks. We finally finna get the new uniforms. They was talking about upgrading the stadium. It's good to see. I don't got nothing too much to complain about, but Amy Adams, yeah, you got a sore one. If I see 80 Adams, I'm an uppercutter. One good time for the city. And I'm not no woman beaters like KPJ, forgive me. But you know what I mean.
That don't count. She on to see out there. Real quick, before we let Wade get shout out to Rio, man. Appreciate the membership. And shout out to Trey Contreras. Appreciate the super saucy super chat. Love, man. We gonna talk about the Rockets eventually. This just not the time right now. It's a lot of strange things been going on over there, but we'll get into that at another time. But Wink, man.
Yo.
A lot of shit been shaking over there with the boys on Kirby, man. What is the biggest change that you've noticed from your perspective?
Man, look, Cal McNair's ability to adapt and take on the basis of where he's from. Y'all motherfuckers ain't in South Carolina no more. We do it big out here in Texas. You got a big boy team who means the most to the city, even more so than the Astros, even more so than the Rockets. Bro, we're the last team that came about and we the most important team for a reason, bro. Football means everything to Texas. We have a bad taste in the city from how the other organization left. Football came back on the scene. Y'all motherfuckers have been in the fucking. Y'all done been on 610. How long? You done seen how many candy red, candy green, nigga. Y'all done seen the red line before. Don't play with me. Y'all know what the South Side. Y'all know what 84. Y'all know what it is, man. And we always wanted to see that, bro. It is nothing, bro. The Steelers took on the personality at 18. The Eagles took on the personality at 18. The Rams take on whatever personality. The Raiders take on the personality of wherever they at. The Cowboys take on the person. Bro, they worldwide. Why can't we have a semblance and see what it is that we grew up on? Everybody else do it. Even raggedy ass Jacksonville. Yeah, they got rats and pools. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, come on, it is what it is, bro. Speak to the stadium, bro. Everybody sees something of where they're from that is internally a part of the city. H-Time 2 Live for you not to have everything that embodies the city incorporated. Do you know how many independent artists you have? Y'all made independently. How you been reaching out to these guys who've been supporting the team publicly? Go on sports shows that have these guys. You shove them away for fucking country music stars when them niggas don't bring no revenue to the stadium. Them niggas ain't pumping up niggas Clay Akers. None of these niggas that y'all talking about niggas give a fuck or making no song about the Texans. None of them do. When the last time they had J.J. Watt, Brian Cushing, and Arian Foster, anybody that was important to the city of Houston and any sports franchise, a part of their music video, and name them specifically in their song? Okay, then. Y'all know what it is, bro. We don't need to play with it no more. It's here to come. We already know the whole reason why it happened. The first time I seen Toro pull up in the slap, bro, I was all right. That's all the credit we needed right there. Because we all know that don't happen without us. Nigga, there ain't no VP up in there. If you a VP up in there and if you were the whole reason why that's happening, nigga, you got it from us. You wasn't thinking about it. Chances are you ain't even from Houston. Cal and his wife are doing a fantastic job. That woman behind him, she support him, and she from Houston. Why in the fuck would she want to see where she grew up at inside her, and she married to the man that runs it don't even make no sense. And I know she got a vendetta, and it's already documented about how she feel about Amy Adams, and she ain't letting this shit. Everybody talking about, oh, let it die, let it die. No, nigga, we don't let nothing die. And at the end of the day, all you niggas that lay down is the reason why change don't happen. Keep it on their heads, keep your foot on their neck, nigga, you'll get what you want.
Because the H-Town Blue is coming. Yeah. It's definitely coming. Yeah.
It's already submitted. Yeah, and we ain't got to even talk about it no more.
So I got a question. So with this, I'm finna throw some throwback. We gonna see who real sauce in this motherfucker. Yeah, I see a lot of y'all ain't seen in a while. I'm gonna reference something, and we gonna see who really know what it is. Let me not even say the whole thing. So we ain't repping that team on the north side no more, Spitz. No. We back on the south side.
The south side.
who know what I'm talking about? We was talking about we need to bring a team to the north side. Who in the chat? Who real Sauce Nation in this? But who a real fresh ingredient?
I ain't even finna say it. That'd be a dead giveaway. I don't.
Yeah. We gonna see who knows what team was supposed to come to the north side of Houston that we said in the South. If the Texans wasn't acting right, who needed to come to the north side to make the Texans act right? We gonna see who real sauce in this motherfucker. But with all that going on, I love it. I love what's happening. But this shift, and I almost like it because we always talk about the Texans being timid, being scared to pull the trigger. But it's like they made a complete overhaul. Right. It's like, let's get the stink of, the dirty perv off of us. Know, Mills was a little stopgap for whatever. But now we got a franchise quarterback. We got what we've always been saying here as far as a coach. Go get a fucking former player. Go get somebody who's invested in the city of Houston that actually fucking wants to win here, that has a reason, a motivation to win here. You see what happens.
Right.
You go get D'Amico. And D'Amico, I look at it like this. To me, D'Amico's one of my favorite all-time Texans. A lot of you newer motherfuckers ain't gonna give D'Amico that love. I look at it like this.
Right.
D'Amico walked so Kush could run. I mean, so D'Amico walked so Kush could jog so Watt could run. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, in my opinion. Like, I don't think you get to the J.J. Watt without the influence of D'Amico, influencing that work ethic on Kush, influencing that work ethic on Watt. That's just my personal opinion. Some people may differ, but that's how I feel.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
I love the fact that D'Amico, we all know what kind of player D'Amico was. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He was the truth. And I feel like if he's bringing that same, which it appears to be so, if he's bringing that same player-like work ethic to coaching and that bring that energy, you see the staff is responding, you see the players are responding. I think that's a huge thing. But like I say, we got the franchise QB right now. We feel it. Right, having some good games, setting some records, doing some things not too many rookies before him has done. How confident are y'all in light-skinned CJ from this point forward?
Well, personally, I feel very good about it because the skill set was always there. It's a reason when he went to the combine. It was a reason when he went to the pro day. It was a reason when he played against Georgia, he was able to do what he was able to do. And it's not because the guys that were around him were just so much better that made him look better. He made them look better. He just made their job way easier because they were just that talented. When you link talented people who respect people who have respect for one another, because you can see what he's doing with Tank. He's putting in the extra hours. He's cooking. He has a chef for anybody who wants to come to his house to come and kick it, and is cooking everybody dinner, bro, to be able to have that cohesion. He ain't even broke off. He ain't the richest Texan right now. That's some shit Larry Tunsil should be doing. That's some shit that, bro, somebody else should be doing. But no, it's a rookie fucking quarterback. A rookie quarterback and a rookie D lineman have came in here side by side, hand in hand, embraced the city, knew who the players were knew who the players was and scouted the team, was like, nah, and was already speaking in terms of Houston like he was already playing for us. You ain't never heard nobody come in when it comes to CJ and Will Anderson come in the way that they did when it comes to the Houston Texans. Plenty of dudes have cried. Plenty of dudes have showed admiration. Plenty of dudes gave it they all during their tenure. But what we're seeing from CJ is a completely different thing that we couldn't. This is some Madden shit. This is some real John Madden NFL franchise type shit. When you on the mode, when you in control of everything, and this ain't simulation. This is arcade mode right now. Like, he's picking it up so easy. He's making it look seamless. And he picked his skill up and he heard all that bullshit that everybody was trying to say to him. And without him saying it, he letting you know, bitch, I heard you. You thought it was a game? You think because I say, all praise be to God, that it was going to be, nah, nigga, ain't nothing soft over here. He letting it be known, nigga, I'm coming for your motherfucking neck. And the man that he showed me last week and the way that they melted that steel on that graphic that they posted before the game, and the fact that he was the one standing there looking right at the camera and meant what he said and came up off of the nigga, we're going to give y'all something to be proud of because that shit ain't happening on my watch. Nigga, we don't need to hear nothing else from you, CJ. You got it. You got it. You got it, bro.
Speaking without words. Shout out to Rio dropping big love in the super chat. Definitely want to shout out to Mitchell Bennett becoming a member. And I say Houston, Texas Talk. He say he ain't gonna become a member unless we stream 5 days in a row. Well, I will see you Friday, my friend, because we rocking. This sauce is back, baby. Like the schedule right, work schedule right. We tight, baby. We the 6 p.m. be here. You know what I'm saying? Don't even look for the graphic. Just pull up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in this thing talking big shit. Spitz, light skin CJ. How you feel about it? Is he the truth? Is this authentic, or is this just a little bit of hype right now?
A question to the NFL schedule makers. Y'all think it was a good decision to make the Texans one of the 3 teams and get no primetime game? No, seriously. Y'all think it was a good decision? See, the thing was, y'all bought into that bull that people were saying pre-draft about the whole, S2 coordinate swivel score test, and that the Texans weren't going to draft a quarterback. They were going to, or if they did draft a quarterback, it would be like Will Levis or something like that. So y'all bought into that bull. Y'all believe the hype. Y'all bought into that bull. But I'm glad that both Nick and Casario, they stood true to what they stood true to actual evaluation, and they knew they could get the right guy for the job. And like Wink said, we've known this since day one. Before he even stepped foot on the NFL field, we knew this back at Ohio State. All that bull that people were saying before, he have a whole bunch of receivers. He got a whole bunch of receivers. See, Bryce don't got no receivers, and Bryce is doing it without receivers. Okay, how it working in Carolina right now? But no, that's a whole conversation for another day. But the boy's out here looking phenomenal as a rookie. He look like a grown man. The boy won't turn 22 till tomorrow. Only played 4 NFL games. And he looks like an NFL veteran. He looks like a top 10 quarterback right now. Who's playing in the NFL right now? He's playing the best. He's playing top 10 worthy right now. Not saying he's gonna be the top 10 by the end of the year. I'm just saying as of right now, he is playing top.
You got
10
people
worthy.
already saying that, Spence. You got people making videos already saying it. We ain't got to say it. We ain't got to say it.
Because it's all up. Because he's taking over social media. He's taking over all the folder networks, all the airways. All they're doing is talking about CJ. You got Ryan Clark crying on ESPN talking about how embarrassing it is to be a Steeler today.
Yep.
He's a Pittsburgh Steelers champion, and he's talking about he's embarrassed that he played for Pittsburgh right now because how CJ and the boys on Kirby pulled up on him. So y'all thought y'all about to pull up in the city and wave your little terrible towels, you know what I'm saying? And then we was just gonna roll over because it's the Texans, right? It's the Texans, huh?
Right.
I told y'all before, down there sound we ain't scared no jackets, man. I've been told y'all this. And that boy, young CJ, hey, boy bad, man. The boy is bad. He like that for real. He like that.
And then talk about them tiles, man. Them tiles stopped spinning before the end of the first quarter.
You was at the game, right?
I was at the game. I was looking. I was like, damn, what's happening? Them hoes just stopped. I was just like, damn, y'all.
He was checking it out.
Yeah, they started sitting on them, hiding them, and all that because they was deep. Them Steelers fans was deep. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you how deep it was because I seen the video not too long ago, bro. They showed it was damn near the whole fucking section, bro. The whole. I was like, yeah, it was that they traveled like that, bro. I was like, they was deep, bro.
They was deep. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no Pittsburgh, working with no just knows, but some of them just knows be traveling like damn. They got that like that up in Pittsburgh. Where you get that from? I thought that was H-Time thing. But you must be a Houston. You must be from Houston. Just be a Pittsburgh fan, not built like that. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation in the situation. But anyway, Mr. Wise, man, from one light skinned man opinion of another light skinned man. How you feel about light skinned CJ right now? Is this the truth? Is this the proof, or is this just some booth?
It's the decade of the light skinned man. We got a Steph Curry. We got a CJ Stroud. We got a Patty Mahomes. I mean, what else can we ask for?
It's gonna be Caleb Williams next.
we got a fingernail painter and Caleb Williams. We got a fingernail painter Drake. I mean, what can you say? They all dominating in their fields right now. But the one thing I like about CJ, bro, is when I went to training camp, bro, I noticed this, and he looked good in training camp. Don't get me wrong. But after training camp, after the practice, bro, he took his time to make sure he took pictures with everybody that was on the field. He went to every fan, went and signed everything that he could at that time. And then they had to tell him to stop signing things because he had to go and get to his meeting. When I seen that, I was like, man, this kid is unacceptable. He treated everybody with respect. He said, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Hope you having a blessed day. I'm like, man, this kid, his mom did a great job of raising him. His parents did a great job. I know his dad in an unfortunate situation right now, but this kid, he's faced adversity throughout his whole life. But ever since that day, I've been watching. I've been curious. I'm like, I'm not trying to put too much high expectations on a rookie quarterback because he's coming into a situation where we only won 12 games over the last 3 years. Not even. 11 games over the last 3 years. And we hadn't won a home game since 2021, which was kind of ridiculous. And that was with David Culley. So I was week by week by week. My thing was, how is CJ gonna progress? Week one, we go into Ravens, one of the most difficult environments a rookie quarterback can go into. Going against an organization like that, going against a defense like that with nothing but dogs, playing against a ex MVP and Lamar Jackson, it was going to be a tough situation. I didn't have too much expectation, but what I came away from that game was C.J. Stroud wasn't going back down, and the offense was looking like, yeah, the play calling was bad, but I still seen something from C.J. He still put up. He still was had a lot of great passes. He still was able to get himself out of a bad situation. Then we go on to the Colts game. I'm like, come on, Bobby Sloyd, you got to do better on the play calling. We got to open it up for CJ. Are we going to take some shots down the field? Are we going to make? Are we going to allow CJ to make adjustments at the line of scrimmage? Are we going to be able to check in and out of plays? Is he going to be able to dissect guys coming off the edge on safety blitzes, on corner blitzes, on linebacker blitzes from the edge up the middle? Is he going to be able to diagnose those things? And what I've seen week to week is every week he's getting better. He's looking more confident. He's looking he's giving trust in his O line. Let's be honest, them offensive linemen is sorry bastards. Let's be real, they sorry bastards. But when it comes to after the interview in the post game, CJ will say, "Yeah, this guy Kendrick Green, you can't blame him. He just got here a week ago, and he's doing a phenomenal job. This guy Josh Jones, he just got here. He's doing a phenomenal job. Those guys is protecting me. I want to give them all the things, and we know that they sorry bastards, but." I mean, the last 2 weeks they haven't gave up a sack, and it's due to CJ getting the ball out of his hands quick. And the preseason, what we were seeing, it was taking CJ a while to get the ball out of his hand. He was indecisive with some of his throws. It was like it was difficult for him to read down the field. But it's the progression that you see week from week from week, and it's like every time you watch a game, you be like, "Can I believe I'm watching this right now?" This guy is the most impressive rookie quarterback I've seen in the NFL, bro, other than Cam Newton. Seriously, like it's impressive. It's like nothing I ever seen. He's like a
RG3 when he came out in 2012. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's like a pro ready quarterback, right? He's like a veteran. It's like he's been in the league for 5 years already. But when I see him, he go like this, bro. He on his head like this, making adjustment. He like, all right, I'm checking out of this play. I don't like it. We're gonna instead of doing this run up the middle, we're gonna do a toss to the outside. Or we're gonna run a play action instead. We're gonna run a wide receiver. We're gonna run a read option. So. And another thing we were seeing that was a problem early on was sometimes he was scared to run the ball. Like it wasn't like he was scared, but he was just like, let me try to see if I can make this throw instead of running for the 10 yards that's right there. Yesterday, if they didn't take that touchdown back, he had that touchdown. I don't know how they came into the conclusive evidence that it wasn't a touchdown. But he decided to take the fade and try to run it in, and the kid got heart. And another thing that we should have seen a testament of this guy, when he had that shoulder injury and he came out before the game, he said, I really wasn't supposed to play this game this week. He said, my shoulder was really bothering me. I had to come into the facility extra early, prepare myself, go through my routine very early to see if I was going to be able to play. But I really wanted to fucking play this game. And so this kid got heart. This kid is everything and more that we ever asked for a franchise quarterback. And if it took 23 years to get a guy like C.J. Stroud here, the 23 years is worth it. I just hope that the kid is able to keep. He's not a kid. He a grown man. He dropped his nuts already. Fuck all that kid shit. He a grown man. This man, if he keep doing the things that he doing, bruh, it's gonna be amazing to be a Houston Texans fan. Like he said, we're gonna be proud to rep the Houston Texans. We're gonna be able to rock our logo. We're gonna be able to talk smack. I ain't talking smack yet. I'm reserving it.
Right.
TJ got me wearing a Lakers jersey today. You know, he got me wearing a Lakers with a cool fit. So he said he a Lakers fan. So, you know, I don't like the Lakers, but CJ said, hey, he a Lakers fan. So, you know, whatever CJ doing is working for him. So I got to give it to the young man. Doing phenomenal right now for Houston Texans.
I completely agree, man. Like I said, you know, it is what it is. And it's like I'm reserved, but kind of not. Like, because it's not the same as that other situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, you know, Spencer brought up a good point about that other situation. When you had a safety valve like you had, you know, it makes you look a lot better than you may have been, because we've seen that same individual made the decision that he made, and he hasn't looked so good elsewhere. You know, hasn't looked the same since. You know what I mean? So and they was booing the Cleveland score for whatever reason. I don't even see why we even concerned about Cleveland at this point. I just
I
like
don't
shooting my
either.
little straight shots because we won. I mean, we won ultimately. Like I said, we had to go through a lot of shit in this organ. We've been through a lot of ups and downs. Many times we felt like we was almost there. Felt like we finally got the guy. And let's just kind of make a quick comparison. We felt like we had that guy when we saw pervert number 4, you know, when he was going off and doing those things he was doing. But now you see light-skinned CJ and what he's doing. And I was saying in the Discord, and again, everybody, if you all remember everything, I'll make sure we get y'all's Discord stuff right. If y'all want to be a part of the Discord, easiest way is to join the Patreon. But if you all remember, we'll get you tightened up too. But like I said, so looking at the start for number 4, and then looking at, you know, this first stretch of games for CJ, if you're comparing them, what do you see that CJ is doing better or different that's leading to his more consistent progression and efficiency compared to, you know, we know number 4, a lot of that stuff was unscripted, broken, and things like this. So what is the difference? What do you think is the difference? Is it the coaching staff? Is it the situation you put? Is it the talent? What is the biggest difference to you between 4 and CJ now?
He did in the last 2 games. He took 2 crucial kill shots to end the game. Last week against Jacksonville, they got back into the game, made a 10-point game. It was like 27 to 17. That's when he was out on third down. I was out and get his tank there for a 68-yard touchdown, ended the game. Yesterday, the same situation. The Steelers are getting back in the game. It's 16. It's 16-6. They go out there, drive, score another touchdown. Then it's 23-6. The game should be over. What you do? Third down, they about to get you off the field. You adjust and you hit Nico Collins for a 54-yard touchdown in the game, and send Pittsburgh Steelers home crying. Like that's what he did. That kill shot, the kiss of death to all the Rocket fans out there. Mario, the kiss of death, that type of stuff. Like that's that killer instinct. Deshaun was amazing. Like, I'm not going to disrespect what he did in that stadium with that jersey on. Deshaun was amazing when he was a Texan, but he never gave a kill shot like that. He never put it there. I don't know if
I won't say he didn't, but it was always negated by some dumbass defense. He gave us some kill shots like what he did with the Saints Monday night. You know, the Eagles game. He gave us something, but it always got negated by something else.
But see, that's not really a kill shot. That's more so being clutch. Being clutch in a clutch moment. I mean, like you got the game sealed in hand, but I'm gonna make sure that these boys ain't coming back.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure that they're not coming back. You go ahead, go home, start packing up because it's not happening. Not today. It's not today. I did it at a divisional rival's house. Then I come home when one of our great players is being celebrated, and you got 90 plus former Texan players right there. Now everybody looking like, whoa, I might start coming back home. I gotta start coming back home because they got something here. Yeah, that's what I like about that.
Mm-hmm. For me personally, his anticipation, pocket movement, how he manipulates the pocket, bro. Deshaun and him were looking off guys very early on and was making some throws that, like, they both did this thing and they both had this in common. And I said this before when we was in Discord. Week 3, they solidified themselves as they the man. It is nothing that needs to be said. Everybody who didn't believe in CJ, you do now. And it was the same way with Deshaun Watson. He went to pay even in a loss, but then he went the very next week and he put up 50-something points on the division rival. So I find it kind of funny that 2 AFC teams, but kind of on the inverse. The only difference between Deshaun, he lost the game, and CJ is killing it. Bro, what he is doing against pressure and the fact that I think him seeing enough of the pressure and seeing some of the looks and seeing what D'Amico is doing in a lot of these practices with him and what he has to endure during practice, I think having a better defensive mind who was like, bro, rip this shit. Let it go. We ain't holding you back. We drafted you for a reason. You our guy. We finna let you have it. That's a situation that will always exceed anything that Deshaun Watson has endured, at least while he was with the Texans. What are you doing with the Browns? I can't say. While he was with the Texans, they had the leash on him a little bit, and he had to fight through a bunch of adversity. C.J. Stroud ain't got to do that.
I'll never say it was a different situation. What you think, Wise?
Go ahead.
Oh no,
It's on you. It's on you,
Yeah,
Watson.
I'm just saying that Watson did have a different political. Oh, hold on 1 second. What's gonna happen? Oh, the meeting canceled on us. Hold on 1 second. Players fucking up. Give me 1 second. Figure out. It's just a temporary technical difficulty. We'll get it right back with you. Let me get this back in order. My apologies. Blickety blickety. I don't know what happened. All right, give me 1 second. Do.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm back.
I'm back.
All right.
It's on the time limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. My apologies. Get that fixed.
Damn, that sucks, bro.
Yeah, I forgot about
We still
that.
live or
Yeah, we still live.
No, we live. We
Yeah,
live. The stream don't stop. It's on stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all give me a second. We gonna get
Just
this
bring
all
Spitz back in and we good.
Yeah. Y'all give me. Let me get all these things back
Mm-hmm.
in order.
You remember how DYL stepped on the court during the draft? I'm
What?
all for that,
What?
bro.
Oh my god!
Right after the CJ pick, we celebrated. He stepped on the court, and then the Willie Anderson happened, and we was like,
we missed. Bro, that shit had to be ridiculous, bro.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's pissed. I'm not. They got to be in the corner. And you don't even want to.
This nigga Swisher act like he could compose himself.
No, he couldn't, bro. He ain't allowed to have his phone at the draft party ever again. Especially if I got to fly back to Houston to come to the draft party. He bring out his phone to ruin it. Nah, bro, he banned.
Terrible. Swisher gave up the game before it happened.
Bro, yeah.
Say it ain't so, Swish.
Okay.
That shit was infuriating watching that. I wasn't even there. And I was like, what are you doing?
I was watching Wingstream when they backed out and went got Willie Anderson. I got a clip of that shit still.
Bro,
I still got a clip of that shit.
That shit was, man, that was a beauty. Because I couldn't believe it happened. Like, it's something that you throw out there and you think, bro, that shit was wild, bro. That was a wild fucking day.
I'm not sure what happened to Spitz.
You might have to get into the Discord and let him know to jump back in.
Yeah, I just texted him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But while we waiting on Spitz to get back, it's like say we were saying
it was on Wise anyway. Yeah.
Back on the slanders. This is a very disrespectful question. Don't ever compare my light skinned CJ's quarterback to a booty bandits Warriors. Like, come on, man. Like, are we serious right now? What CJ hasn't done better? He wasn't a booty bandit. He didn't get the booty inside. He didn't let the man stay with the booty hole bounders. I mean, what else? I mean, he don't got the V. He ain't got the V edge up. He ain't got the cock eyes. Come on, bro.
That boy had the Calvin for real, bro.
So y'all already know one of my big beefs was Watson was that he was a fake player. Is CJ certified?
Yeah. Is he CJ too cool for school, bro. He's like, man, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yo, they tried to count me out, you know what I'm saying? But we just went back to work on them, you know what I'm saying? You ain't out of the game with me, man.
The real like an old school player.
The real thing with CJ is he come from LA. I mean, he come from Rancho Cucamonga, which isn't too far from LA. So he didn't
Yeah.
been around these type of situations before. Deshaun, a nigga that ain't never been there before. You know, a nigga that come out the dirt. They gotta go get the Range Rover. They gotta get the
Yeah.
Rollie. They gotta get the the AP. They gotta get the Rolls Royce. They gotta be the flash
Yeah.
Instagrams.
Mhm.
Yeah, CJ ain't gotta do that. He already came
I,
from that.
I remember when CJ was doing that little documentary with Bijan and Will Anderson, and when everything, and I guess what he was talking about, he had did the little pivot interview, and they was talking about the NIL money, and Channing Crowder had asked him like what kind of car he had. He was like, yeah, I got the little G wagon, something light. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, something light. You know what I'm saying? Like I always let somebody else borrow it. I don't even always get that. I don't be wanting to be on the scene like that.
Oh, yeah. That's my nigga, and that's what I need to hear. That's all you got to tell me. Shit,
Yeah, I
shout
don't be
out
on the
to
scene like that.
Rio. Rio say with the extra saucy super chat. Rio say CJ does three things different. He doesn't hold on to the ball too long. He tries
That
to
is
spread the
true.
ball around, and he looks more comfortable in the pocket, even with it collapsing. Ford was great here and
Right.
fun to watch, but CJ is just a different level. That's my thing with me. Is like when
Yeah,
I
that
watch
is
him,
true.
he seems more methodical. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Deshaun, he can take advantage of a breakdown or a lap, and he's gonna slaughter you for it. But
Yeah.
CJ it just seems more methodical. He's picking you apart accurately, and he's
Yeah.
watching for the weakness. And just that, like Spitz mentioned, that last play, that was a dot. Like it was a beautiful
It was
pass.
a dot, bro.
Yeah, like, and it's just like a lot of his passes. Like I'm just like, man, I didn't realize he was as accurate as he was. So he's definitely
Pat P. Honestly, bro, it was the exact same route that he threw the tank the week before. It was a post corner. It was a post corner route. The only difference between the situation was that the corner played the flat with Tank and left Tank wide open, and the safety was too far. He was inside the hash and he couldn't make it to the outside, bro. That wasn't the case this time. The safety was still on the outside of the hash, and the corner Pat Pete was playing the route. It was just a better ball, and he made him miss, and the safety couldn't get over in time, and Nico just housed it, bro. Like,
and what about the anticipation on his throws?
It's amazing.
He trusts his wide receivers. I ain't never seen nothing like it, bro. The ball getting there before the receiver finished the route. It's like he remind me, and I ain't trying to go this far, nothing like that. But he remind me of Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, bro. Seriously. I ain't trying to go that far, but when you looking at the command of an offense, orchestrating the offense, being able to get the ball out of the pocket, even though you ain't got the best offensive line, leading your targets on routes, making adjustments at the line of scrimmage, he got the full package, bro. He a real quarterback, and we really got, when you really want to think about it, we got to thank Davis Mills. You know why we got to thank Davis Mills? It was because of that last game, and Brevin Jordan came out and said it, but we were saying it in the Discord before then. If it wasn't for Davis Mills throwing that ball in the coast, basically ricocheting the ball into what's his
Jordan
name?
Akins' hand. Jordan Akins' hand
for the touchdown. Yep. And then if Lovie Smith didn't go for that 2-point conversion, and we didn't get that 2-point conversion, we might be talking about having a midges as a quarterback right now. Right. We might be talking about having a midges and Bryce Young's that's struggling, that's doing the complete exact opposite of CJ Stroud right now. And I ain't trying to slander Bryce Young or anything like that. I hope he have a successful career. But right now, he not even nowhere close to what CJ Stroud is doing.
Not even close.
And it's just a blessing in disguise. It's like, bruh, we really got blessed after all the suffering and pain. It's like you a part of the team. Like it feels like we get a win, you wake up on Monday with a fresh cut, with a new swag, with a new confidence. It's like
last week, how much Texans content, how much, oh, there you go right there. How much content did you see last week that's not just from just Texans creators, bro? You seen so much CJ and Texans talk last week. It was ridiculous, bro. And I definitely see it because there was a lot of people who was paying attention to this football team. Very few people who was real astute football fans could look at this team and be like, nah, bro, they got some pieces that, bro, they just being slept on right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I understand why y'all go ahead, y'all maintain that energy. Right now, I don't feel the need to be able to come out and say we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that because we're still in the proving mode. We're gonna just let them do exactly what it is that they need to do, and until they give us a reason to be loud, we're gonna reserve the right to stay quiet because
We're
what's
gonna
the
take it
point of
week by week. Week by
yeah,
week.
just take it week by week. It ain't no point in just saying we finna do this and looking ahead, bro. Everybody on this schedule is a threat until they not no more.
Exactly.
Y'all say Mighty Mouse QB wouldn't be having the sauce right now.
Bro, not even. Nah, bro. We'd be pissed off right now.
We'll be back to old school sauce slandering.
We got it bad, bro. Panthers fans of 2020 and Big Cat, Panthers unsisted, bro. The Panthers unsisted, bro. They got the word. Shout out to Big Cat. Shout out to Yo's. Hit that cash.
Oh man.
Shout out my guy on the Panther stream. You know, shout out my guy.
Shit. It's my boy Wise. Yo, Wise. What up, nigga? I see you jumping the chat. Oh, you remember now. Oh, I see you.
No. Shout out my boy Wise. Listen, for the super chat.
Oh yeah.
Step on that motherfucking like button. Hit that cash app. Go ahead, grab you a super sticker. Yeah, me.
Nah, Nick.
I'm about to like that green thing.
I'm about to like that green thing.
Hey man, shit, why you little shit? But let me see. I see a couple say, man, why? They say, why is actually called Mills? They say, so you actually showing love to Mills? You ain't calling Mims today? So
no
you
need to. No
Mills
need
appreciation.
Okay. Hey.
Okay.
I find it odd that he do be standing around on the sideline with his helmet on. I'd be like, nigga, you sit your weird ass down. Like, what the fuck you doing? You ain't going in.
Hey, man, not too much of Mills. The Tank Commanders did his job and executed it perfectly.
Oh, he definitely did. He definitely did, bro.
He did his Mills, baby.
He did. If ain't nobody on that team do their job for the last 2 years, he did his job.
They build less where we need.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Bro.
You say who's more successful? Shout out to OG77013. Appreciate the love. Say who's more responsible for the recent O-line success? You say slow or the lineman?
Chris Stanson. The old lineman coach that we brought from Indy. He got them boys right. We kept telling y'all, if you were part of the Discord, bro, you already knew when the hire was made, bro. Mm-hmm. The coach that we got from Indy, bro, he had been coaching Anthony Costanzo, all them boys, bro. When the coach had the top 3 O-line for the last, 3 or 5 years, he had been their O-line coach. Why do you think they ready? And then the effect of D'Amico and what Bobby Sewell is doing as far as his game plan and being able to scheme guys open, the boys knew what they was up against this week.
I ain't gonna lie.
You saw how many different ways they had to block Highsmith and TJ? Bro, they was giving them boys the kitchen sink.
Gingy had tight ends hedging on boys. He had the backs chipping on them defensive linemen.
Man.
He had Beck getting involved, Tarantino getting involved, bro. It was nice. It was beautiful. It's like, bro, we ain't never seen this in Texans history before.
Never.
We miss a lineman, bro. The game is over with. Kendall Lamb coming in the game.
Right.
Yeah, so it was like, bro, we ain't never seen this. Usually when we missing so many players like this, it's just we're going to lose the game. And this is a thing we said in the Discord a few weeks ago, bro. We said these first couple of weeks is going to be a testament to how good of a coach D'Amico Ryans is. When half of your starters is missing on your team,
it ain't no excuse.
You'll have the team respond and win games and still try to be a competitive football team.
Right.
Thus far, we ain't got nothing to. We just whooped the Jaguars' ass, and we just whooped the Pittsburgh Steelers' ass on national. It ain't national TV, but goddamn, it feel like national TV because of much
nation
people
talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
Stephen A. was pissed because he a Pittsburgh fan. He a Pittsburgh fan, so they talked about that on First Take with him, Shannon Sharp, and Ryan Clark this morning, bro. They talked about that this morning ad nauseum. And a lot of people want their offensive coordinator head, but I can't say we was too far removed from that week one. When what we saw from that product of Bobby Slowick week one, we was not feeling it.
Talking about. He didn't earn his name yet. He's still Gingy's. He got to
okay, all right, cool.
Got to make it a couple more weeks. There's only 2 good performances, but he is called Gingy's. He got to.
I said he got to the bye week. He got to the bye week.
Hey, everybody, bro, because the slanders is still in full effect. Anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we full of the slanders. Whoever wants it can get it.
This is the sauce. Ain't nobody safe in the sauce. The players, the team, the motherfucking streamers, motherfuckers in the chat. Ain't nobody safe in this motherfucker. We all in danger. But I want to talk about a couple of players real quick. Because there's a few things been going on that I think we got to address. So back at the beginning of the stream, we talked about shit we wanted to see from this Houston Texans team and that they finally did. If y'all know me, I've always been a huge proponent. Every draft, go get someone from U of H. Go get a coup. Pick a coup. Bring somebody from the house to the house.
Yeah.
They finally go do that. And now he's a huge addition for the Texans, so another one of those things that we always talk about.
You only saying that because you're an alum. That's all why you saying that.
Well, that's just, you got to graduate to be an alum, shit, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, but absolutely, I'm gonna have bias, but you know what I'm saying. It's working out in our favor right now. But I want to talk about Tank, and I want to talk about Nico because from what I've been hearing a lot of people counting Nico out. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was one of them. I was one of them. So it is what it is, bro. As far as Nico goes, bro, look, he's still gonna get the slanders, bro. He's still gonna get the slanders because when you slander that nigga seems to act like he knows he heard what niggas was saying about him. So you still gonna get the slanders. But I enjoy everything you're doing on a week in, week out when you do your job. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Spitz.
No, I was like, because you're right. Because it's just like Nico, like that child that when he go to Big Mama house for the weekend, and he been acting up, and she go get that switch, and she go light the ass up, and then when y'all come back home, he just he ain't saying he know how he gets us back right.
Mm-hmm.
He gets us back right. He been getting that switch.
It's all love though. It ain't nothing malicious. It ain't nothing malicious, but hey,
he been getting it all summer long.
Yeah, he damn sure has because I'd be the first one to say, what the fuck's the point of you being 6'4", have a 40-inch vertical running a 4'4"? What's the point of that if you ain't on the fit? If you ain't getting it done?
What's worse is when you see him in person. When you see him in person, up close and personal, bro, you like, damn, Nico is huge, bro.
And
he's slim, but he huge, like.
And the crazy thing is, I heard an interview from him Sunday, before the game. He said exactly what I said about him. I said this during the summer. I said he's too big. He's too damn big to be playing that damn soft. And when they asked him about him breaking tackles and running over people, he's like, I'm too big to be soft and going down at first contact. I need to make some people miss and breaking tackles. I'm like, you think?
Yeah, bro.
It was so bad we made a nickname for him, Shamans, Ultra Soft. Bro. I put money on his head. I put money on his head. He got to prove me wrong. He got to prove me wrong. So the slander works. I mean, the slander and the sauce. We did it to Whitney Merciless. He started turning up a couple games after we slandered him. We did it to Jadeveon Clowney. He started getting some sacks after we did it. He went off for that good season when JJ was down. Nico's, it was his offseason to get the slanders, and look how he responded, bro.
Man.
Like I want to give away that money. Yeah, I want to give away the money. I want Nico to be top 5. It's going to continue to have that relationship.
Right.
It's beautiful to watch. But the one thing I want to say, because you asked 2 questions, the Texans never do this, like you said.
Right. Yeah.
Tank Dell asked to be drafted by the Texans. He asked to stay in Houston. They consulted CJ Stroud. Hey, CJ, it's a couple of receivers we're looking at drafting right here in the 3rd rounds. Which one do you want? And he says Tank Dell, bro. Tank is real. Bro, you can ask Spitz. Me and Spitz last year, bro, it was U of H versus Texas Tech. And I was like, bro, Spitz, is this kid Tank Dell from U of H, bro? he nasty, bro. He like that. He is elusive and everything. And Spence seen it, we was like, man, this dude the truth, bro. We just sitting here, we like, bro, for him to be that small, he plays like he's 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
It's unbelievable to see. He's elusive. He run his routes. He put in all the work this offseason. He was working footwork king. He was working with Jalen Waddle. He was working with a magnitude of guys. It doesn't matter who he really was working with, but he was putting in work every day. Every day I get on Instagram, he doing workouts in the morning. He doing workouts at the nights. He going to the training facility. He putting that work in with CJ Stroud. This is the type of guys we want to bring in this organization. And Tank Dell, bro, Tank is great, bro. Tank is great, bro. He gonna be great. And he my favorite receiver coming out of the draft.
Hands down.
It's much better getting a UH guy than a Texas Tech guy. I mean, you know what happened when we get to Texas Tech guys? What happened with them? They just, my bad. Wait, go ahead.
Once I seen him, bro. Once I seen him in his full, bro. When I seen him at the fucking what's that? The
Senior Bowl?
The Senior Bowl. Bro, the way he was, bro, when he crossed his legs, when he X-Man this nigga weapon X, this nigga basic with his legs. I was like, how did he cross his leg, come up out of the break? We talking about 12 yards of separation, and it is not a lie. Like, we've seen separation so huge. Like, Chad is it's something about them Florida boys, bro. When they receivers, bro, they got a different level of twitch at the receiver position. And if there's a state that is running the receiver, bro, they got it, bro. They know what they doing. Whatever coaches they got down there,
the speed in Florida, like all
it's crazy in Florida, bro, and it's always been like that. It ain't, bro. When I found out he was from Florida, I was like, bro, we got to take him. I seen him at the Senior Bowl, bro. When I saw him, people tried to knock him. I was glad they was knocking him when the combine came. They was like, oh, he ran a 4.49. I thought he was gonna be faster than that. He played way faster than that. When you see him on the field, dudes ain't catching him on the field. Yeah, if it's something short, jumbo, bro, when he run past you, bro, it's over. You ain't catching him, bro. And his hands are solidified. His hands is not a problem. He has great concentration, bro. Punt return ability. I understand they're using him in that role right now because he is so important to the offense. So I get it. But, bro,
The route running, bro.
His route running is amazing. It's so crisp. It's so on time. He got such a great relationship with not only the receivers, but with CJ and Nate trust him. And anybody out here talking about, oh, he ain't nothing but a slot receiver. 79% of his fucking the plays that he in, he's in the X or a Z. That's on the outside if you don't understand sports offensive sports terminology, bro. He ain't playing as a slot. 21% of the time. Come on, bro. And then when they get John Mechie back, bro, it's just I'm just excited, bro. I'm just excited.
They only saying that because of size. And to the size and speed factor, you're right. He when he plays, he doesn't look like a 5'8", 167 pound guy, and when he runs, he doesn't look like he runs a 4.5.
No.
Like one, because his feet, he's very shifty. He has very quick feet, and when in tight spaces, he can make a lot of moves. From sideline, he can make tight moves. Like I say, he plays big. He doesn't play small. Right. I don't know why Honcho up here pulling strays for my school. I don't know why my school got to get strays. I mean, I don't get that.
I'm just saying we put a lot of faith in a little nigga from Texas Tech. We was really hoping, and it just ain't work out in our favor, man. Things happen.
Yeah.
He wasn't a doghouse.
It was a horrible regime, but and to the point earlier about embracing the city of Houston, and getting the guy from U of H, even though he's not from Houston. Does it feel like Tank from Houston? Like Tank embodies Houston.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't seem like a guy from Florida. He just seems like a kid from the city. He embodies Houston.
If he didn't tell you, if you didn't look him up, if he didn't tell you, and if you didn't look him up on like Google or anything like that, bro, you would never know the way his demeanor is, bro, his speed, bro, he just got the style, bro. Like he already in the city, and the thing is, you see so many guys playing like that, bro. When you look at a Jalen Waddle, hell, when you look at what CDs is doing for the Cowboys, just so many guys, bro, to come up out of Houston, and they doing it at a very high level, man. Nick, bro. I appreciate of all the moves that I appreciate that Nick could have made. Getting Tank Dell was one of my favorite moves because he's Jackson Smith and Jigba, bro. None of them niggas that they was talking about in this draft. Zay Flowers is close. I like Josh Downs. I like Zay Flowers. I like a few of the guys, bro. But when you kept looking at the tape over and over, and when you started to see things, and when you started to see the measurables on top of what they had going on with their tape, and when you see how consistent and inconsistent guys were, bro, nobody was better than Tank from a production standpoint or a tape standpoint. Not in my eyes. I understand a lot of people are gonna disagree, and I ain't just not saying this because Tank was doing this, bro. If you was a part of the Discord, you will know Tank Dell was my favorite when I was on Twitter. I don't care, bro. If you heard me saying it, bro, once I got put on, shout out to my boy Wise for putting me on, because he put me on. Once I seen him, it wasn't no going back. It wasn't no going back.
I was talking about he looked like Tyreek Hill at first, and then you know the draft came along, but we got 5 good receivers on this team. If we do, bro. Xavier Hutchinson got potential. Mechie is a good receiver once he get his time to shine. He absolutely obliterated T.J. Watt on the block, the second, third play on the offensive play, and was able to get Dameon Pierce that first down. We got Robert Woods. That was a phenomenal pickup too for us. Even though he's a veteran, but he's been able to mentor these young guys. And whenever you need a first down, CJ can throw it to Robert Woods and he gonna catch the ball. Noah Brown, where's Noah Brown? What happened to this bum? He gonna get the slanders. He deserve all the slanders. What a bum. He need to go back to Dallas Cowboys because he haven't did anything for us. I had to get a slanders on somebody. And Dalton Schultz too. Dalton Schultz. What a bum! What a sorry bastard! He gotta prove it to me. Like we slandered him all last week. He finally got him a little touchdown this week. But we was really thinking that in this type of offense, Dalton Schultz was gonna have more of an impact than anybody else in this offense other than Dameon, bro. Because that's the most key position in that West Coast offense, in that Shanahan Kubiak offense is the tight end position, bro.
Tight end play.
Being top 5 statistically in the NFL last year to be a no season, and we seen him in training camp making snagging catches, making contested catches, making all these touchdowns in the preseason. Hey, Dalton Schultz, you got to step up the game. Once you step up the game, you don't get the slanders no more. But right now, you get all the slanders. Yeah, you had that little one touchdown, and it wasn't even from CJ, so it don't count, nigga.
And the thing, and also the thing about Tank Dell, the kid is super humble. Humble. And the thing is, pretty much, especially all the new, that's why I like this core, I like this nucleus that we have, because all the guys that we bringing in, it seems like they're good, and they're super humble, and they're confident but not cocky. Because the other guys we've had in previous regimes, not saying no names, were, and they were good, not taking them, they were good, but they were a little bit too cocky, and it was all about like me. Like they were putting on. They wanted to be seen. They wanted to be seen. They wanted to be flashy. They wanted to do other things. The main core that we have right now, they letting their works do me in the scene for them, and then they humbly like, okay, yeah, I'm cool, but you know what I'm saying, like it's a team effort. It's a team win. It's a team this and a team that. They're not trying to get all the attention for them. It seems like some of the guys previously were more attention seeking than actually letting their play to shine for itself.
Definitely agree with that. I could definitely agree with that. Niggas coming to the game dressed up weird, and niggas care more about their fashion appearance and dressing up like each other, want to be stepbrothers and matching outfits and shit. What?
No, did y'all see how the coaches were celebrating after like we made these big plays and how happy the players were? Silent? Never seen that before, bro.
Never.
The Texans, bro. I'm like, bro, I love the energy, bro. surrounding about this team, and whatever Orion's injected into this team, bro, he didn't keep injecting into him because he got these guys prepared and ready to come play football for a game. Every time you see him I'm coming out to win the game. I'm all about the team. So that was a good one. He brings up this.
But I'm glad you brought that up because I want to ask Honcho because he's in the game. Like, it showed the sideline when Will Henderson picked up the football. And thought he scored a touchdown. It showed the sideline, showed how everybody just exploded up. I know the stadium had to be rocking at that point in time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I say. Even with the numerous amount of Steelers fans that were there, because it was noticeable. It was really noticeable.
Oh, yeah.
The Texans fans were fucking loud. They was giving, and I kind of like the fact I seen a lot of motherfuckers talking shit to the Steelers fans. Usually I go to game, motherfuckers be all super friendly. As Texas fans, look, we've been the bad guys. We done been the butt of all the jokes and all. Like, we as a city have to drop our nuts. We don't let nobody come in our house and be all friendly, man. No. Fuck them motherfuckers, dog. Like, they treat us like a bunch of fucking like little redheaded stepchildren. That's how everybody views it. How they always view the Texans. But y'all coming up, you guys are good sports, and hey, we're all, man. Fuck you. Dog. I have no problem telling the motherfucker wearing a post jersey. Fuck you. Yeah.
Like we're sorry we're beating you this bad. Yeah. Like, I feel bad for you. Like, ain't none of that.
But that's what you did point out is what I did notice, because like I said, I'm sitting back and I'm watching. I'm looking. I'm a big person on body language, right? Because I think body language speaks to you profoundly more than the words of a person. But a person could tell you anything. I'm in the greatest mood, and they dripped over, falling down, looking crazy. But I'm looking at that sideline. I'm looking at the energy. I'm looking at how people interact. I'm watching CJ, and it's just like you see him have a command of the sideline. Like it's a respect that you see. Like when you move around somebody that you have a level of respect for, you see how people move around that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you see that around him, how people when they gravitate around him when they're talking. Like, it's just a different thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more. I'm not saying like he's not cool with everybody, but at number 4 was almost like, we all boys, we all partners and home. But it's like you see almost like a little bit of reverence for CJ and him being that leader. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying he ain't cool with it, but it's like a different level of respect to me. That's something I did notice about it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just sitting there kind of watching. So I did find that interesting, especially him being so young. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really looking forward to that because you can only grow. You know what I mean? At this point, you can only, as far as a leader, you can only grow. Let me see. I know it's about to be that time. There'll be a game coming on in a minute, so I know folks.
Yeah, because I think I've been saying this. I ain't gonna say from the jump, but really since everything really started going down with the other QB, is that like he was really like people only really fooled with him because he was talented. Yeah, because he was good. Like he was good. But I think like I said, I feel like from a relationship standpoint, his boy probably ain't really never had no game. Yeah. And then he was always like somebody who was not comfortable in their own skin, but always wanted to sit at the table with the cool kids, but really wasn't cool. But he just happened to be good at a sport. Yeah. And that gave him a pass to be around. He was more so awkward, but didn't know how to embrace it. When it comes to this guy right here, I think people genuinely respect the man first. Yeah. But put football aside, the man first. Yeah. Because I don't think with the other ones outside football, they ain't really rocking with him like that. I think that this guy right here, first off, they respect him as a man first. And then he's able to do everything else. He's an actual leader when the other one was just good at his craft. So he was wanted to be a leader because he was the best player. This guy right here, I think he's a leader regardless. He's a captain regardless if he's the best player or not, because that's how he carries himself.
Bruh, yesterday when it was an injury to Kendrick Green, bruh, he literally took the offensive lineman, sat him down. I mean, they all got on the knee. He grabbed everybody's hand and went to prayer, bruh. I'm like, this kid, bruh. And then every interview, he like, before we get into anything, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I'm like, this boy, I don't know who raised this man. And don't get me wrong. CJ Stroud, you got a beautiful, beautiful sisters, my brother. You got a beautiful. I gotta make sure I put it out there too, bro. CJ, if you haven't known, you better go see. That's all I'm saying. gotta do the investigations.
so better than the Hall of Famers sister.
Who the Hall of Famers?
What Hall of Fame?
Y'all know the other light skinned Hall of Famers. The one crow that I will fully accept.
Oh yeah.
The one crow I will fully.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Kevin
Johnson.
You talking about,
Kevin Johnson.
You talking about the Pro Bowler All Pro.
All Pro Hall of Fame. Y'all already know, baby. Kevin Johnson. Well, he's like working at Walmart somewhere right now. Goddamn. Shout out to my nigga. He on it. Yeah. that nigga a Walmart greeter and got a concussion, let somebody in the turnstile.
They use the space to make the ghost face mask.
Oh, but all right, so here's what it is. I know some things about to come on, but real quick, we're gonna say a couple things. And I don't know if the other gentlemen we will hop in the Discord for a while. Can chop it up, you know what I'm saying? Talk about whatever y'all feel like y'all want to contribute to the conversation. But before we get out, make sure you follow Sauce Sports on all the proper social medias.
Yes, sir.
Sauce Sports HTX, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you follow on YouTube. Tell a friend. See what it is. So, YouTube don't promo. It's like we're gonna tell it like we're gonna speak our mind. We ain't finna sugarcoat it for y'all, right? There's a lot of people out there that don't know. Well, one week been on hiatus, Father, blame me for that. That don't know that a show like the Sauce exists. They're forced to listen to what's out there. So tell your friends there is better content, there is more entertainment, and y'all do that, and I promise we rock.
We back, baby.
Yeah, at the very least 5 days a week. We at the very least we gonna rock on Sunday. We gonna do all the things that you appreciate the Sauce for. Shout out again to Ricky D. Shout out to Jerry Key because he hit me, and shout out to a lot of y'all because there's been messages behind the scenes and all over the place.
Special shout out to Don Yalla Messenger, baby.
You feel
that boy found me on Big Cat Show on Panthers Uncensored. Hey, Don Yalla, the Sauce back, baby. Go ahead and come on back home, bro. When the Sauce on the nigga, you better be the first nigga to call in and go ahead and tell us, bro, exactly what the fuck's been going on, my nigga. We know what's up. Shout out to Don Yellow Messenger. I had to say that.
Yeah, shout out to Don Yellow Messenger, man. I see him left a comment in the thing. Hey, that's still to this day one of the most fired up. Nigga had a nigga ready to strap up, put the pads on after that call, man.
Oh yeah, straight up, bro. I was say, nigga, we were trying to kill motherfucker Kaden. We were trying to kill motherfucking Leslie. He was like, nigga, we were trying to fuck that ass nigga and beat them at the game. And if you get too drunk, we're gonna whoop the niggas in the parking lot.
Straight man. What?
That boy had me wide up.
Man, if you ain't ever tried to start a brawl after a football game, man, when you really playing football, I mean, goddamn. If you wasn't that passionate about taking a L or a nigga talking shit that you just had to smash their face in, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a fight. But some of y'all not gonna understand that. He say Kevin Johnson tell his co-workers at the refinery about how he was in the league and they don't believe him.
I could have made it to the league.
Is Fitz trying to why is trying to join back? You say view the lobby. You see that?
Let me see.
I think he's trying to
rejoin yeah. Okay. There you go, right there.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Well, yeah, because I see my thing about the download, so I need to charge this bitch. But as we're about to get ready to slide up out of it, as we're about to get in, y'all know how we do it. Gentlemen from around, anything y'all want to say before we get ready to slide up out of here?
Nigga, fuck the Houston Texans. Them niggas are still the Texans. Them niggas still ain't gonna win shit. Them niggas still ain't going to the playoffs. Nigga, everybody on the team trash. We ain't got no all-pros. We ain't got no O-line. We ain't got no quarterback either, nigga. We ain't got no head coach. We ain't got no special team. Nigga, Cal's still a bitch. Everybody get the slanders, nigga, until we win. But it's a reason for all the slanders. It ain't really... You know what I'm saying? We just gotta. It's a thing we got going, and the slanders gets equal and wins. So
niggas gonna take this one part of the stream. We said fuck the Texans. He said fuck Cal. He wants to go back to Bill O'Brien.
Nah.
Be saying wild shit.
Yeah. Somebody gonna crop it and clip it up and see. This is who y'all listen to.
Yep. Yeah, put the whole damn thing in there, you slut.
Yeah, and if you one of them niggas that's even thinking about it, you a bitch. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because we know you're here. We know y'all hoes be watching. Shout out to the motherfuckers who watch with love. And extra
And
special
fight
shout
come
out.
with it.
You feel me?
Yup.
Extra special shout out to you hating ass nigga. Look. Shout out to my boy Charles seen
The
in
head
public.
eyes.
Yeah, but y'all see it. Look again. Y'all see me in the street say what's up. It ain't nothing but love on my end. But
Yeah.
if you want them hating ass, make sure you address yourself. Them hating ass niggas too, and we can rectify that situation as well.
All the niggas who tried to take our place, all the niggas who tried to take our place, guess what? The rightful owner get daddy back. We run shit again.
Oh,
we was just in hibernation for a little while. Daddy's home.
Yeah, look, we was avoiding paying all that back due child support, man. Look, all them sons we got in the city. We got too many sons in the city, big dog. Like it's sickening. But Spitz, wise, man. What y'all want to say before we slide up out of here, man?
Man, shout out to Sauce Nation. I told y'all we was coming back. And like my boy Wing just said, for all the people out there been trying to make the little videos, their own little round table, and even some of you radio personalities that decide to get inside the YouTube atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, just like last week, the Texans had to remind the Jags who the fuck they were.
Exactly.
We back to remind y'all who the fuck we is.
Exactly.
You know what it is?
Sauce Sports, who is that?
What the hell is Sauce Sports?
I don't know, man. Somebody trying to get some free love, man.
It's the original, right? It's the original Roundtable of Houston. You already know what it is, baby. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. And don't forget, you know, your boy, I got content coming too. So you're going to get Sauce content. You're going to get Spitz content. So make sure you view both channels. And let's get the thing rocking. Because H-Time's in the building, baby.
Yep.
All right, man.
Yo, just a quick thing I gotta say real fast. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you get a membership. The membership is cheap. Get the membership. Get in the Discord. Talk some shit. Chop it up with your boys. We in there every day, bro. Every
day.
All day.
If you want to chop it up, bro, just say hop in the chat. Somebody gonna hop in there with you, bro. We're gonna be chopping up about the Texans, bro.
Put the ad sign, and put everyone, bro. It's gonna be a meeting. That hoe gonna be in there. We gonna be in that bitch deep as fuck.
Yeah. But I want to say shout out to the Astros for getting it done yesterday, winning the champion. AL West champion. They get to enjoy this bye week. We need them to go ahead and bring another championship homes. I want to say shout out to the Houston Rockets for saying that sorry, Bastard KPJ not a part of the team anymore. I'm about to go watch my boy Greenleaf on his live stream in a couple minutes because I got to hit a KPJ slanders. Me and Honcho was always telling y'all about that bum KPJs, bro. Something about that dude. I'm glad he off that bozo off the team. But like I said, shout out to my brother Wing. Shout out to my boy Spitz. Shout out to Honcho for bringing the darkness back to light. Cause it's about time that we get the live stream back. Cause people been hitting me in the DM. Yo, Wise, where Honcho at? Yo, Wise, what happened to us hosts? Yo, Wise, they put in the comments. They was I'm like, damn. I didn't know Sauce had this many fans. God damn. But it's glad to see y'all boys back.
To do videos, all kinds of shit. Oh, God damn.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Just make sure y'all hit the like button. Thank you for the love. And shout out Rio. Rio, you a baller.
Bro, he must have dropped another 500. He must have dropped.
Yeah, Rio dropped it.
I've been hearing that nigga name too much tonight.
335 say they comment on Wise family photos talking about where the sauce at. All right, so real quick, like I say, man, one shout out to Wise, shout out to Wayne, shout out to Spitz, man. As we getting this thing back going, we're not sleeping on D Davis, we're not sleeping on Tenny, we're not sleeping on Happy, we're not sleeping on Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And it's so much going on, and we got like a somewhat edition. I don't like giving a nigga no credit. But we doing something. So if y'all fucking with the high school football shit too, make sure y'all paying attention. Shout out to Broderick. This will be the only time you ever hear me give Broderick shout out. I'm gonna regret it immediately after doing. But shout out to Broderick, B Brooks. Shout out to Big B. Man, appreciate the super chat, man.
Look, Broderick can't get no free loyalty. I get my ribs.
I done told this nigga Broderick, look, me and Wise told him, I got 2 slabs of ribs in the freezer right now. I ain't doing nothing. We told Broderick, look, pull up. You can have him hold. We'll get whatever he need. All he got to do is bring his recipe, man. And we fucking with that. Oh no, man. I hear you, but you know, I don't hear that shit. But anyway, but y'all know what it is, Sauce Nation, man. It ain't nothing but love, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. And again, no fugazi, no tomfoolery. I know it was a couple of teasers the last we rocking. We rocking. We back on track, back on schedule. No more honcho holdups. The round been waiting on me. Honcho, what the fuck you doing, nigga? We waiting. We ready. It's time to go. Hey, it's
I
go
had
time,
to
baby.
call in the nigga Ben show
Yeah.
this weekend. Like, bro, what's up with the sauce, bro? What's up with the sauce,
Yeah,
bro?
baby. Pedal to the
nigga
metal,
told
baby.
me he was gonna call me, man. I'm gonna hit you up, man.
Yeah.
The nigga never called me.
Man.
That nigga flaked on me.
Man.
Like Biggie told, like Brittany Renner.
Damn, not like Brittany. Oh, shit.
Like Brittany Renner.
Damn.
Flaky asshole.
Man, but you already know. So it is what it is. But like I said, we finna slide in that Discord, man. Shout out to the Roundtable. Shout out to all of y'all. Sauce Nation. It ain't no Roundtable without the freshest ingredients. And I'm gonna correct one thing. You said the original Roundtable, baby. It's the only Roundtable in the city. I don't give a fuck what nobody talk about. Somebody else told you it's another one. They lied to you, baby. Go ahead and you can send them our way. You can tell them, hey, they got it fucked up. It's only one Roundtable in this city. It's only one Roundtable been doing this shit. And any of them other motherfuckers got an issue with it, baby. Hey, Sauce line, pull up your collar. I give them my number direct. Y'all want to sit down and have a talking about it? We can. It's whatever, big dog. You know what
we can do it any way you want to do it.
Exactly. It's whatever, big dog. But with that being said, we're gonna slide up out of here, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man. It's y'all don't understand the feeling to see all them names in the chat, man. Y'all don't understand the feeling to get back on here with the round and just have a good time talking about the team we love, man. So it's all coming. It's gonna be Texas. It's gonna be Astros content. It's gonna be Rockets content. We're gonna get it all back on track. Like I said, I just had to sit back, organize some things, but we rock it. With that being said, we sliding in the Discord. If you remember, if you a Patreon supporter, you already got your link, hit me. If you don't have the link, hit me on saucesports@gmail. I'll make sure you get there. I'm gonna verify that you are a member or a Patreon supporter first. But we're gonna have a good conversation. So if y'all ready to chop it up, let's slide in that Discord. Everybody else, chunk up a deuce. We're gonna see y'all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. But most of all, y'all stay saucy. Yeah, honor, privilege, and a pleasure. We out. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. Everybody else hit that goddamn Discord. We in that thing.